Hey everyone, it's Jordan, Millionaire Millennial. If you haven't already subscribed, be sure to do so and click that bell so you get notified anytime that I release a new video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how buyers are scamming Amazon sellers and taking their money, and how us sellers can combat that so we don't get scammed. So essentially what's going on is sellers like me and you are shipping our products into Amazon to be sold. And people are buying them, and then they're replacing the product in the box with an old product, or sometimes nothing at all, and then returning it. So for example, I have this mouse. This is the Razer Death Adder for any of you gamers out there. And this mouse is pretty expensive, right? So let's say I buy it from Amazon, which I did, and I take it out of the box, and then I put in my old mouse that's worth, maybe like $10 into that box, and then I return it to Amazon saying, oh, it's defective, so I get a free return, right? I don't even have to pay return shipping, right? And then I get a full refund from Amazon. So I now got a new mouse, I got rid of my old mouse, and I got all my money back for the mouse, right? So I didn't pay anything. I just got a new mouse effectively for free. And people are taking advantage of this. They're taking advantage of Amazon's return policy because it's very lax, right? So you can return anything for 30 days to Amazon and they'll just reimburse you the full amount, and they don't even ask questions about it, right? I'm not even convinced that the people at the Amazon warehouse are even opening up the box to even make sure that the product is even in there at all. Right? And they're not matching it to the product listing, because what they need to be doing is they need to have the product listing pulled up, and they need to be matching to making sure that the product that was returned is the same product that's in the pictures on the listing. Because a lot of sellers are buying really high ticket products, things that are several $100s, like brand new routers, brand new modems, or like speakers, or all sorts of things that are just really high ticket, and they're just pulling the new things out of the box, putting in old speakers or an old router or something, and then returning it to Amazon, right? And then Amazon will receive it, and they'll say, oh, this was marked as defective, send it back to the original seller. They'll ship it back to you. You open the box up and you're like, wait a second, this is not the product I shipped in. I shipped in, a brand new $600 router, and this is like a $25 router from Best Buy. It's become a real issue, especially among arbitrageurs that are selling higher ticket products. If you're selling stuff that's like $20, $30, this really isn't a problem. But if you're selling things that are really expensive, you'll definitely run into this. So unfortunately, the best way for sellers to combat this is to take pictures of everything that you sell on Amazon that is more than $50 to $100. So if you're selling a $200 router, you need to have that router and you need to take pictures of it, proving that that's the product that you sent in. Because when you make a case to Amazon, they're going to want proof that you actually sent in that original expensive router, and that you're not the one that just has an expensive router box with a cheap router in it. And obviously this is only applicable if you're selling a used router, okay, or a like new router. If you have a product that's still in the original shrink wrap, like for example, I just bought this new board game and it is still in its original shrink wrap. I don't know if you can tell that on camera, but it's still wrapped because it's brand new. So I'm not going to open this up and then take pictures of its contents, because then it will no longer be new, it'll be like new. So if you're selling anything that is like new or has already been opened, you need to open it up and you need to take pictures of the contents so that if this ever happens to you, you'll be covered with Seller Central, and they'll be able to refund you the money that was stolen from you by a buyer. Now, I'm honestly not sure how Amazon deals with these malicious buyers, if they ban them from the entire system, or if they end up charging their accounts for the products, or what. I really don't know what they do, but hopefully they're banning these people from buying on Amazon so that us sellers don't have to deal with these kinds of experiences. Now, with all that being said, don't let this discourage you from selling on Amazon. Selling on Amazon is still such a huge opportunity, and even if you have a few malicious sellers that try to take advantage of you, just be precautious and take pictures of your products beforehand, and then you really don't have anything to worry about, because you'll be covered if this ever happens to you. I've been getting a lot of requests for a video like this, so I thought I'd make it, and I hope this helped you guys out, and I'll see you all in my next video.